Howdy everyone, it's me once again, the one and only Killer Rodan. And today, as you can see, I'm still continuing my Disney movie marathon where I'll be talking about the movies, of course, TV shows, merchandising, themes, I don't know, whatever the case may be. If it's related to Disney in any shape or form, then yes, of course, we're talking about it. So I just thought I would just do another, response video, kind of, I guess you would say. It's weird, it gets weird. So it's from this one video. God also wants to learn about the Christian faith, so she goes to a monastery. That seems like a lengthy title. But okay, yeah, it's one of these religious stuff again. Even though the individual who uploads videos on the show doesn't always consistently make religious stuff, so this makes me weird. By that, you would think it's mostly just religious stuff, but no. This individual who made this video obviously used AI animation, so it's gonna look a little funky, of course. Even though in their description of the YouTube channel, they're trying to make it realistic, I guess. And it's obvious. It's kind of obvious, actually. So, and each video is trying to have like a little story thing going on, I guess. And it doesn't make any sense whatsoever, really. But okay. So, I mean, so there's Christianity in Arendelle. I saw those churches in random areas of the kingdom. I don't know since when this was a thing, but it's a thing all of a sudden, so there's a bit of a continuity error there. And this is fan made, obviously. There's nothing here is official whatsoever at all. So I'm gonna just talk over it because there's music playing in the background, so I don't want to get copyrighted because of YouTube. So let's get into it, shall we? So it opens with Elsa talking to a bunch of kids, I guess. I don't know what the dialogue is. You just see a lot of music. And I'm guessing it's supposed to be like a school. I don't know what religious school that is, but it's some kind of religious school, I guess. Yeah, but this contradicts the lore of Frozen because she personally would not read to the kids. She would have someone else do that for them. Even if she may read occasionally to kids, but whatever. And she's wearing some kind of headwear for like a second. But okay, so she's just going in random areas, I guess. I'm guessing it's supposed to be a Catholic since Catholic is like the main religion, really. But okay, I get it. I still don't know what's going on. She's looking like she's doing a prayer. I mean, I don't know why she would convert to this religion. And again, it's like she's trying to teach. But again, she's a queen. She does not do that. Queens don't do this kind of a thing. But okay. I don't know who this is. Okay, we introduced a brand new character, I guess. I don't know who she is. And she's singing. I guess she's part of the church. I guess who this character is. So now we just introduce him. I already have like 50 questions already as it is, and now we're going to. This is so good. This is so convoluted, but okay. And then whoever this is just keeps on singing, and she looks she's studying. And okay, I don't know where she is exactly. And then we see Elsa again, and she looks like it's repeating the footage. Again, she's going to some kind of Catholic school, I'm guessing, and trying to teach the kids. Even though she technically would have the teachers do it for her, but okay. So again, I don't know. Wait, okay, she kind of did a weird neck turn a second ago, and the kids appear out of nowhere. But okay, again, who's that teacher out there? Who's that character? I don't know who this. Okay, we're just interested in yet another character here. All right. Queen Anna hired this woman to do the teaching? I don't know. The thing that he doesn't tell me. So again, it's repeating the footage, and she's trying to talk to some kids outside the church, I presume. And I guess it's some kind of gathering, obviously. Who are these kids? Where are their parents? I don't know. Are they part of Airedale? Where is this anyway? Again, who are these kids right here? Who is this lady? And now we're introduced into again that's like the fourth character we just introduced. Like so many characters in a short span of time. I mean, you can introduce characters in an expanded universe that never appeared in movies. You can do that, like in books, and have them interact with already established characters, or maybe just do like the same story but from a different perspective. Yeah, that's possible. Star Wars has done that kind of a thing. Also, by the way, I was just saying that the Frozen movies have done the same thing. They have their own novels and whatnot. They'll expand upon some things, and there might be stuff like this. And yeah, there's quite a bit of it actually. Some of it's quite short actually. When it comes to this kind of stuff, Frozen is kind of a hit or miss, kind of a deal here. And yeah, so the books that are attached to the movies, they're a bit of a mixed bag, if you ask me, folks. I'm just throwing it out there. I'm not sure the person who made this video is aware of that. But again, now we see some nuns. Again, who are these characters? Really? I don't know who any of them are aside from what, Elsa? Again, more nuns. Who are these characters? We keep introducing a bunch of characters. Not even related remotely to the movies or expanded lore already. But okay, more nuns like knitting or something for the Lord Jesus, I guess. And we see Anna, she's like a little kid. And again, that contradicts that's already established lore because isn't she supposed to be like 18 in the first movie? And Elsa, I mean, technically Elsa is older by what, a few years, but still though. Again, we're not introduced with another character number 50 by this point. And now Elsa's wearing a different dress for some reason. Yes. But this entire is just really confusing. It's so damn confusing. I don't know what's going on. There seems to be a lot of walking though. Lots of walking. But okay, we see a pope, I suppose. Who's this pope? I don't know. Is it Pope Francis or something? When he's younger? I don't know. Never seen another pope. Okay. I guess he's trying to learn about the Jesus Christ stuff, I suppose. I'm lost here. But anyway, so furthermore, she talks, and she's somebody's getting what? And talk to this other guy, this other guy, and this big ass book right here. Like, okay, what is happening? Who are they? I do believe that this is extremely hypocritical. Yeah, we could promote the Christian faith, but God forbid if Disney actually made a lesbian movie where she's confirmed to be a lesbian in the next movie. I'm not saying she is, I'm not saying she isn't, nor I'm not against the idea either. Even though they probably should have established way before the third one if they are going to do that, but whatever. But anyway, I mean, there are already Christians like Kevin Swanson already complaining about this is already happening. Very homophobic much. So that's the hypocritical part. You can push your own belief system, but I can't promote this, even though being a lesbian isn't in itself a belief system, but whatever. But there are fans even on TikTok that would take this step further by making a theory about that these two sisters would marry each other. What?
Anna and Elsa will marry each other in Frozen 3. This will be the first ever sibling marriage in a Disney movie. According to an internal source, Disney wants to promote the idea that love is love no matter who it's between. Also, that all marriages and relationships should be celebrated. Here's what we know so far about the plotline. In the movie, Anna breaks off the engagement with Kristoff after a stressful turn of events. Meanwhile, Elsa has no interest in finding a man. Then, Anna and Elsa find themselves reflecting on the happiness they bring each other despite a tough childhood. This is when Elsa comes to the realization that not only is she hiding her powers, but also her heart. She shares with Anna that she has always had feelings for her despite being her sister. That's when Anna responds with a mutual statement of love. Our source confirms to us that the two sisters then share a kiss in the movie, which is extremely controversial. Because Elsa is the Queen of Arendelle, she is able to make laws, and she makes it so siblings can marry each other. Initially, the city rejects the idea, however, Anna and Elsa show that sibling love can be as strong as normal love. For more on Frozen 3, click the link in our bio or visit mousetrapnews.com.
Holy sweet baby Jesus. I mean, you realize that those siblings, right? I mean, if they were step siblings, I guess it wouldn't be so bad, even though it'd be awkward as hell. But anyway, all over TikTok, people have a lot of their own theories on who else is going to marry. But it just comes down to just far reaching. It's like, this is far reaching. That's all this is, really, and whatnot. Because there's no evidence to support any of this, like at all. You can actually look it for yourself, folks. Again, it's on TikTok. Personally, I don't care for it. I'm like indifferent about it, but I did find this all over TikTok. It's all over the place and whatnot. Like the whole incest thing I just showed a moment ago. It's everywhere. Even if she doesn't marry her own sister, I mean, I know people before anyone says anything. I know it was pretty common in royalty in a certain period of time, which yeah, I get that. I knew that. But besides that, even if she just marries someone that's not from a poor bloodline, uh, it still seems far reaching because there's nothing to actually support this whatsoever and whatnot. I mean, don't get me wrong, if they want to go in this direction, sure, whatever. But anyway, I'm Point being, like I just said earlier, if they actually go through this kind of a thing, whoever's going to be the director and script writer for the third movie, whoever that will be, if they really want to go through this kind of a thing, I'm pretty sure that the Christians will be really angry about this kind of a thing. I mean, they already are. They already are really upset because, again, Kevin Swanson. I've discussed this before, folks. Just look at my playlist for Frozen and religious people. I have an entire Frozen and religious people playlist just discussing about this kind of thing. These religious people are already talking bad mouthing about this kind of thing already, and they're just foaming at the mouth. They don't want her to marry another woman. She should be with a man, which is extremely sexist because they just view her as nothing more than just a baby factory, and that's it. And if I mean, don't get me wrong, if a woman wants to have like a truck ton of babies, that's on her. I mean, if these individuals can afford it, sure, but you shouldn't force it onto anybody. Is what I'm saying. It's ridiculous. Uh, whatever. Just what? Keep introducing characters at random, mind you. But anyway, as I was saying, she's walking out of this, I guess, this building, whatever this church, I suppose. Again, and she goes teaching some kids about what she had learned, I guess. So it comes out destroying their own ego since the church places seem to be well built actually. So it's like destroying their own ego right there. It's just what a manipulative reaction. Now Elsa's like really happy and whatnot. And there's like these other people, I guess, up here in the window, and she's teaching these kids. Again, who are these characters? You keep introducing characters with like no setup or anything. They just again, she's not a teacher. So who? Okay, she's not. It's not in her job's going to be a teacher. We see another kid. I guess kid number 80. I guess at this point. So I don't know. I'm confused. I don't know why Anna's little. Why is Anna little? Why is she a kid? Why is Anna a kid? I'm confused. But anyway, can we just get this over with? I just stop asking questions. What do you know? I'm not going to get any answers. Everything seems peaceful. And she's all dancing, of course. And it just morphs into this, I guess, this whatever. And I know it's AI. You can tell it's really is bad use of AI. And it looks like the person who made it was not really good at it. Not really. But okay. And she's talking to this other woman, whoever she may be. And since when Elsa can control fire? Since when? Okay, again, uh, that's convoluted because she doesn't do anything with fire, and now suddenly she can. I don't get it. But anyway, she does this whole thing with snow, which is fine, I guess. She's supposed to control snow. And I don't know what she's doing here exactly. Now she looks like she disappeared. She vanished. Now she reappeared here. Okay, so she can vanish and reappear at will. I don't know since when she can do that, but sure, whatever. Anyway, so it looks like someone's teleporting, I guess. Like, okay, what? I don't know what's going on. What happened there? I don't know. Now she's into a couple of other kids again. Again, I'm just lost here. This is so mad. This was terrible. It was so bad. Anyway, and then we just go and she's okay. She's kneeling. She's doing like a prayer or something and whatnot. Now she's standing up. And okay, and she's on gardening. Some of the footage keeps being repeated, by the way. Whoever made this keeps reciting some of the same scenes on repeat and whatnot. Like this was quickly made. That's what it looks like. It was rushed. This little production thing that the person was doing looks like it was rushed. Again, the footage is being repeated again. Uh, again, we've been repeated. Again, what is happening? Care to explain what is happening here? I don't know. But the last little bit is this, and whoever this woman, I don't know who this is. I don't know. Is someone getting married? What is happening here? She becomes the next pope? Is that what happened in the last bit right there? I don't know. But that's how that video ends, folks. I just want to cover this for real quick, and it's horrible. I just have so many questions, really. Again, if Princess Anna and Queen Elsa wanted to have something to do with religion, I mean, technically they can, I guess, but not in this manner. It's the approach to it, is what I'm saying. Yes, they're going to have churches and everything. Yes, they have services of some kind when it comes to the religion. Yeah, they absolutely can. I'm not saying they can't. But again, nothing makes any sense here, really, because it's just nothing's adding up, is what I'm saying. Nothing's adding up. I got like so many questions. And again, Elsa doesn't necessarily have to be a pope. She can have pope be all around Arendelle if she wanted to. Why does she specifically have to be a pope? I don't know. And again, for like the 100th time, who are the other characters? Who? I don't know who any of they are. And why is Anna so much younger than Elsa? I mean, you know she technically is younger, but not that much younger. Maybe by a few years, maybe. I'm just lost here. I'm just so confused. This is stupid. It just comes off like a propaganda, like a pro-Christian propaganda, and that like the only way you can live a happy life is through Christianity, which technically you don't have to be Christian. So it comes over really never-minded, very never-minded. But I'll just end it here, folks. So thanks for tuning in. I'm just ranting as usual. This was so bad. Anyway, so as always, thanks for watching and take care. Until next time, see ya.